And we're back, and welcome to another Will It Forge game stream. Asking if we can't be just a little more civilized in our time with Civ V. Sorry about the delay. I had a little bit of technical issues between my computer and my internet provider, and tried starting the stream 4 times previously to have 95 to 99% frame drop rates. Nothing a little bit of a reboot and a bunch of diagnostics and saying, did I pay my bills? It's not due yet, so we're still good there. I'm not getting the speeds I'm paying for, which is a little bit annoying, but I'll address that later. And I have been running a little bit up and down health-wise since the last stream, so we'll see how this one goes. But at least these game streams, I can just kind of sit in the easy chair, have a cat in my lap, and let it run. So we'll see. Also, don't have an idea about how my sound is going right now, so if I'm sounding good, great. If I'm not, let me know. Appreciate the Discord hits, Kyler. I'm only in those two, so I don't have a huge still out that. And I saw the tweet too. Thank you so much. We got to encourage and help each other, right? So, coming back to our game, Hiawatha and the Iroquois Empire. And we were behind the technology curve a little bit and lost us some territory. And now I am pursuing open warfare with the French because I want to recapture not just my portion of this island, I want to recapture the whole thing. And, well, Le Mans is going away because I want to rebuild Montreal. So let's see what units need orders. Oh, it's my ships. Oh, French destroyer, where's my nearest sub? Way up here. Okay, so we're gonna pause from the city. We're gonna take and sink his destroyer. Hey, good to hear, Kyler. Been kind of a rough week for everybody. No, I did a really great art stream last week, and then I spent the rest of the weekend losing everything I've eaten in the last 2 months. And it's been a hit and miss work week, so good that everybody's on the recovery. I'm still a little bit touchy, but not in super terrible condition. Oh, yeah, that's right. We're going to use this sub to ferry the troops over. Yeah, you've been dealing with that I can talk. I promise I can talk. Live TV, ladies and gentlemen, live TV. You've been dealing with that pneumonia and everything, and that sucks as the total health-wise thing altogether. Recovery is definitely the way we want to be. Oh, they've got artillery there, that's right. But these battleships will take a few hits, so what I'll do is let them take a few hits, rotate them out. I've got this ship here coming back to my waters for repairs. It'll be even easier once I get one set of coastal waters over here, because then I can take and just retreat to local coastal waters and repair. Alright, the jury's still out on Brest. I might take it, I might flatten it. Jury's not out on Le Mans. Le Mans is going away. Take that, you French! In the game, YouTube, in the game. I'm not advocating violence of any time, Susan. Or violence of any kind. Still a little anemic. Anemic sucks too. Okay, I walked across the room. Anemia is definitely no fun. I'm still trying not to get political in this stream, but it is real tempting. I do have a small channel for politics, and I keep getting really close to doing a political stream or a political video. We'll have to wait and see. Otherwise, I get involved in sometimes political on Jack Gunsky's Quippers United on Tuesday nights with the notion that, hey, let's get his channel banned instead. Okay, still looking at the things we want are happiness and money. So let's go with that Coliseum, because I don't like being at 0 happiness. I like a plus happiness. Yeah, nobody likes the French. Not even the French like themselves. Yeah, I remember there was this great T-shirt back when, you know, just really shortly after 9/11 and some other things, and we were having issues with basically, as usual, French capitulation and everything. And it was talking about, they had two different Know Your Enemies shirts. And one was for terrorists and one was for the French. And it had fun little tidbits like ancient Frenchmen or prehistoric Frenchmen were known to surrender to thunderstorms. And what was... Oh yeah, the Eiffel Tower was built so they'd have something sufficiently tall enough to wave a white flag from. Just two of the really classic ones in there. Next turn, they're going to launch the artillery, hopefully at the same battleship, because he can take 2 or 3 more hits before... Yeah, and 1 more hit after that one before I have to rotate him out. I should probably get 1 more battleship so I can have... Well, I've got 1 more battleship over here, just distracted, keep attacking some of the other forces around here to keep their numbers down. India's denounced France. Well, Gandhi, instead of denouncing him, attack him. Bought a new floor lamp, now get the energy together to assemble it. Yeah, very important there. I'm stuck on the... I've got some desk and table lamps and everything, but I've got some of those LED flame bulbs. And I want to use my laser and some wiring stuff to actually make a lamp with those. And I just... Limited oomph. A little bit of buffering on your end, but not terrible. Yeah, I'm showing some encoding overload, but no dropped frames. I don't have anything excessive loaded up, and I do have the encoder and the game set to higher priority. Some of it's just darn potato clock. GLaDOS is going to be the death of me in terms of beautiful gaming stream and everything. And I have to start saving up for a better machine to do this on. Who knows, maybe if my mid-year and annual reviews go well enough, my annual bonus might pay for most of that. That, and if I ever get if I finally ever get a Corona check. No, I do have some debts to pay off first, so adulting. Adulting is hard. Yeah, some of that might also be my connection. As I said, I'm not getting the speeds that I'm normally supposed to, because I'm supposed to get, like, I don't remember what exactly the up is, but my down is currently lower than 1/10 of my peak down. Now, mind you, that is burst, so it's not a consistent. If I want to get really consistent on that, I will pull the plug and 720p quality isn't bad for these streaming. I'm working on a laptop that was not designed for playing games at all. It's designed for running massive spreadsheets and databases. So 720p, I am not gonna complain. Though I might want to double check my encoding, because I think I'm encoding at 1080. So maybe next time I'll try running it encoding at 720 and see if that doesn't overload things. Come on, who are we? Oh, let's say, who are we waiting on? We're waiting on me. What unit needs orders? The ones that I thought I already told to take their time. Nappy declared on Elizabeth. Winning, he's in a two-way war, and I have got the naval power. Oh, French workboat. That's gonna... How is he seeing that sub? A workboat can't see a sub. And he's gonna pound away at it. Is there a destroyer out of view? Yeah, a 3-day... Say if a 3-day hospital stay does not kill off your annual deductible, there's something wrong with your deductible. I hit my deductible every year because I'm a crippled diabetic. And... well... my meds hit my annual deductible the first refill every year. At least they're supposed to. Ooh, he put the artillery in the water, which means... he's gonna get a little bit of a visit. Hit him with the sub if he's still there. Hit him with the battleship. Bye-bye, RT. Let's see, how are things looking over here? Still pretty smooth. 8 turns to Opera House, 16 to Stock Exchange. He's working on happiness. He's working on infantry. He's working on artillery. He's working on infantry. Infantry. Theater, more happiness. Coliseum, more happiness. It's going to take another turn or two to heal up. Germany's turn. Otto's thinking. Oh, I didn't see Strasbourg over here. Strasbourg didn't end up taking some trouble too. Okay. First thing we're going to do is sink his artillery. That's what I thought. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Fine, I'm going to do this. This one's going to take a hit from Le Mans, but bring our sub a little bit out here. Hopefully take him out of range of the aircraft. Yeah, 3 days in the hospital should knock out both of those with money to spare. I think this might be the time. Bayonne might just go down when I bring my troops in. I'm generally glad that I've got pretty good insurance with my employer, but it's still... sometimes medical taxes the budget. Sometimes it's other things. Including recently a certain amount of laziness. That'll get you every time. Here, Orleans, Cherbourg. Now, any turn now, Napoleon's gonna offer me peace again, and it's probably gonna be really terrible terms, and I will be refusing. Just a second. Yeah, I just wanted to take a real quick look at my encoder settings to see if there was anything I could tone down to possibly give the computer a kick in the tail, but there's nothing that I can do to make it better while I'm streaming, so we'll ride this one out. Yeah, savings healthier than you've been is always a good place to be. I'm working to try and trim out a few I can talk. I can talk. Really? I'm trying to carve out a few expenses for the purpose of making myself a little bit better off financially and be able to put some more into savings. Good evening, Mr. Dax. Welcome to the stream. We're in war with the French. What did I say? terms of peace that aren't going to be acceptable. Unlike in real life, they're not resigning themselves to surrender quickly. It's probably because the leader's Napoleon, right? Going with my tea because I wasn't in the mood to make coffee. Then my wild sweet orange from Tazo. It's good stuff. Cape Town can seek a new natural wonder. It's a little tricky getting natural wonders involved when you're in the middle of a war. Well, I will get the troops in close, but they're going to take one hit from the city. Shouldn't be an issue with taking the city, though. Oh, beautiful. And that battleship's repaired and ready to come back. Why the heck, YouTube? Why did that one get held for review? Oh. Kyler, some good yogurt and good probiotics will help with that. Maybe a little extra fiber. Me, I try to consistently do a protein shake with some psyllium hulls, and if I can lay hands on some Greek yogurt, that too. Now Nappy's declared war on Askia, so he's in at least a three-way war. He's definitely losing some ground this time. Yes, Kyler, flushable wipes for the win sometimes. I'm sorry, Mobile Sams should not be able to do that much damage to mobile infantry. You're not surface-to-surface missiles, you're anti-aircrafts. I'm gonna have to bring more troops in. Yes, yogurt. It's got, say, a good yogurt with good cultures in it. It does great things for your guts. But I got a trick for you, Kyler. You take and you get a shaker bottle, and you put some milk in there, and you put some cold brew coffee and some chocolate protein powder, and you're not going to notice the yogurt much, if at all. You gotta go with like a chocolate, vanilla, or plain yogurt, but it's not gonna be making a big difference for you. So we're going to wipe out that mobile SAM. There's not much for defenses here, so let's see if we can take them. Yes! And I am taking this city. It belongs to me. So everybody who's injured, into the water. Coastal territories, gotta love them. And start destroying other stuff that he's put into the water. He's never gonna know what... Oh crap. Can't stand the consistency of yogurt. Yeah, but there's this thing. If you put it in a shaker bottle with a protein shake, with like milk and protein powder and everything, it really breaks up that consistency, so you don't get the same... You get more of a shake consistency than a yogurt consistency. Yeah, some people don't like Greek yogurt because it's got that thicker, closer to sour cream consistency, which there's another little culinary trick. You can use Greek yogurt as a substitute for sour cream. Flavor's not quite the same, but it does taste good. And I do. I'll go and I will get Greek yogurt, like the Oikos, especially their 000. But I'll get that to put in my protein shakes, and that like doubles the staying power of the shake. Culinary tidbits by Willet Forge that you never knew. Gotta remember though, if you want that like sour or tart to it, you gotta have like the plain. Get plain unsweetened. And remember that the stuff that's in there is really good for you. Waiting on England. Remember that France is ending up at war with just about everybody right now, so at least they're trying. They got a 3 or 4-way war now. But I just took a city from them, so they're a little bit, shall we say, testy.
Any man who can drive.
I just got combustion. I forget what I was doing combustion for. You know what? I'm actually going to go for... I'm going to go for planes and then for nuclear. Yeah, Greek yogurt with berries. My thing is, Greek yogurt with berries is sugar out the wazoo. Okay, so let's bring in battleships close. and start bombarding units that think that they're going to take territory back from me. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Of all the obnoxious things, a battleship bombardment should do more damage than that. Sink a workboat, hopefully. Destroyers for the land. I might have to invest in some destroyers too. One of the things I have going for me with the battleships, you do them in part because they have standoff on cities. The range is farther than cities, so if the city's not sporting artillery, you can hit the unit, you can hit the cities without them being able to hit you back, which is how you pound their defenses down to allow them, to just bring in a mechanized infantry raid and take the city down. Actually, think I'm going to take Le Mans next because my plan for Le Mans was just to eliminate it so I can rebuild Montreal. Well, that's going. Let's see where we are on... I've got more mobile infantry building. 9 turns. Oh. Enemy near, but I should be able to severely weaken several of those. 4 turns for artillery. Six turns, 3 turns. Oh, and he's working on... Those two are working on happiness, which is good because we just picked up a pile of unhappiness by taking a French city. Come on, gotta be getting close. It's Persia. India. For outside of 16-inch shells has real effect. Yeah, destroyers do good anti-naval, especially for like subs. He's like surrounded, but most of them are damaged, so that's gonna help a lot. One, two, three. My battleships need to start leveling up soon so I can get some of those multi-attack ones. So close, so close.
Would you be interested in a trade agreement with England?
Yeah, Liz, we'll work together. Mi casa, su casa. Enemy of my enemy is my friend, and we've been friendly to Liz this whole time, so... You gotta prioritize the destruction. It's this one, this one, this one, I think. Should probably bring this battleship down even if it takes another shot from Le Mans. Because the most important thing right now is protecting my foothold. And Foreign Legion isn't going to take it. At least Foreign Legion better not take it against mobile infantry. Otto, I'll be diplomatic. Let's see, land units. Let's see, range. Heal damage outside of friendly territory. Mobility, sentry, damage to land units. Well, we're in a lot of land war situation right now, so we're gonna go with that one. Okay. Bye-bye mobile infantry. Bye-bye Sam. Take out another mobile infantry, or mostly. Yeah. Let's bring this one down. Bring it to here. Can I hit the mobile infantry? No, I can just hit that one. But I'm at least getting closer. Never ceases to amaze me how resilient workboats are to Navy damage in this game. Let's see. Great generals. I don't actually do a lot with great generals, so we're just going to go ahead and make a golden age. Yeah, some of those really big guns. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Okay, so battleships are going to go back to standoff distance. And I'm going to bring 2 or 3 mobile infantry at the same time. Because I'm not giving up on this. And just remember, Napoleon, all this stuff came from you. You the one that started all this fight. And once we're at standoff distance, we will use standoff weapons. One turn, 7 turns, 3 turns. One turn. Okay, now we're starting to make some progress there. Come up there. Come up there. Which battleship? Additional attack. Getting a little closer. I don't know if we can just capture workboats or not. I can't say as I recall trying. Make more mechanized infantry, though, because we are still going to need land units. And these few towns up here just aren't really involved in the war so much. But a little bit more progress than they might be. Can I reach anything? Nope, so another space it is. He's definitely gotten under my skin. On my nerves. Just a little bit pissed me off. Should probably take, and if I have enough gold, I should start updating some of my units defending my other cities too. Not that I'm worried about France coming over here, but good defense is important. And crossbowmen just don't cut it. I wonder what the tax England is doing. Because he's at war with at least Elizabeth and Askia, unless they finally made peace. Genghis denounced Gandhi. I don't really trust either of you two. France took Helsinki. Yeah, Napoleon's got to be put in his place. Okay, there we go. Let's start with the ones that can damage the mechanized infantry, doing a little more damage there. And once again, I start a stream, so my computer wants to update Windows and reboot. Just a little bit of exploration to the sides here. The thing with workboats is they're not expensive enough to say, well, I'd rather capture them than face the cost of replacing them. And I'll have to start sending a sub back to ferry those across, but I really want one more. 5 turns. One turn. So yeah, send a sub back, and I'd send 3 mechanized infantry and an artillery back, which means I'll be able to take Bayonne and keep it long enough to proceed further. Oh, and for those that don't get alerts on all of my creative channels that are not political, I did post this past week. I did finally finish the narration recording for the Telltale Heart, and I did get that uploaded. So if you haven't had a chance, go and check that out. It's, I don't know, 10-15 minutes thereabouts. Get to channel your inner madman doing that one. Oh, it's almost, but not quite as much as when you're doing a reading of the bells. The bells, the bells, the bells, the bells! And if you watch that one, you can see that I've got a few, not quite, but almost creative ideas, but not a lot of skill in the graphic arts and animating side of things. So it is what it is. Now let's do one more strength against land units. And for this one, I will admit I rely on battleships more for land and city, and destroyers and subs more for navy. Okay, send the artillery over here. You wait, you wait. I'm gonna send this sub back to do the escort duty. And right now, everybody's turning Bayonne into a rubble heap. Although next turn, what we will do is we will allocate 1 or 2 to start pounding on Le Mans and try and keep that general vicinity free of land units. Oh, and what's our production options? Oh yeah, right here. Nothing that improves happiness or gold. So we're going to go for one more mechanized infantry. Oh wait, the seaport does give us gold. Well, here... to replace them, you have to do an action on your workers. On the workboats. Two infantry, and then proceed. Oh, Napoleon's made peace with Askia. He is not going to make peace with me. Not anytime soon. Not until, as a minimum, I own this island. Maybe this one too. And since I'm in a foul mood because I wanted this island and he took it, that one. So I wanted this island more, but I can't fight Gandhi and Napoleon at the same time. Okay, next turn, this battleship start pounding Le Mans to keep it weak. Remember, we're not going to capture Le Mans and keep it, we're going to raise it. And I might do that at the same time so that he can't bring in defenses from Le Mans to help out with Bayonne. I should have done that before. Live and learn from strategic wins and losses. Turns for England. Is England still at war with Germany? Or is that Germany? With France? Don't know. I hope so. Well, forgetting happens, especially when you're sick. Could be worse. You could have the monkey brain. Let's see, where is Elizabeth? We're in good terms with Elizabeth. We're on mostly good terms with everybody except for Nappy. And I don't want to be in good terms with Nappy at this point. I want to pound him into the ground. That upgrade. Bring you over here. And then we'll just go... bring in the big guns. Not a lot of troops left on that island. Let's make the most of it as fast as we can. And we'll upgrade you. Then I gotta save up some more gold. Yeah, the thing with my narration channel is I have not been very good at getting stuff out in any kind of a timely fashion or anything. But I make stuff for there, but I haven't paid a lot of attention to the stats. But I just figure let people enjoy it if they want to. Unit needs orders. So what happens when you don't pay attention to the screen for a moment. I thought I gave them all orders. What's happening? We got Darius. Oh yeah, that's right. I've got to do some upgrades over here
मेरे
too.
दोस्त, क्या इस इंतजाम में आपकी दिलचस्पी है?
Okay, we're gonna fingers crossed and trust Gandhi this time. That's right. We weren't trusting Liz because of this, but cut her some slack with us at war with Napoleon. That reminds me, I got units here that need upgrades. And that city doesn't have any units in it at all, so the next mechanized infantry I get should go there. And that one doesn't. Fortify. And then another important question, do I feel any concern about the death and destruction that I'm raining on all the poor innocents in those cities? No, not really. And they're French, so they're not innocent in my book. Turn to the France. The French. So he's got units there, he's got units there, he's got units there, he's got no units there. So near as I can tell, there are only 3 French military units on the whole island. A tall lamp then, as tall as you. Yeah, I pondered a couple of places for floor lamps here, but I really just need to replace some light bulbs in the ceiling fixtures for the most part, I think. Do is when the next mechanized infantry comes out down here. Well, next 2, we'll send 1 to Brantford and we'll send 1 to Lake Simcoe. Because this one's also already committed to go with these 3 units and that sub back over here. And it's England's turn, which means I should pay attention down here again. Remembering that I have to really pay attention to fortifying this just so that I can keep everything secure in case Lizzie decides to go a little bit rogue for me. Start bringing the stuff into the water because the sub can just stay there. So the only concern is stuff coming from France. Come on, catch up with me. What unit needs orders? Oh, Napoleon's going evens for evens on a peace treaty now, but I am not having it. Let's see. Bayonne. I don't remember what the other 2 cities are, but don't trust Gandhi. Gandhi is asshole. Nice. If you'll give me those 3 cities.
Bien sûr que non.
Fine. Now it's up to 5. Well, Gandhi is the worst if he's got nukes and you don't, and decides that he wants to get rid of you, because he will use those. So far, he and I have been on decent terms in this game. My scouts are still exploring. What I should do is make a destroyer in one of these coastal towns just to make the destroyer go exploring. So close, so close. Greece and Mongolia are friends. Alexander and Genghis. Not my worry right now. Right now my worry is just turning parts of France into rubble. Yeah, I'll accept it this time, Monty. We're off and on friends and we've never been at war. It almost looks like South America, that part of it. You know, at the tip, you got Brazil there. That's just a human brain doing pattern recognition in random constructs. Oh, and if you like the Babylon Bee, they did a really hilarious animated I can't say hilarious animated news segment on their YouTube channel. That's worth a watch. It's only a couple, 2-3 minutes long, something like that. Ceiling fixture needs replaced in the bedrooms. You need some lamps for until you get to doing something about that. I can understand that. My ceiling fixture in my living room might be going kaput, but since I'm in an apartment, it's not my responsibility. So I will, if I decide it's going kaput, I will report it to the office and they'll send somebody to do something about it. I've been putting that off partly because that involves putting somebody in my space. I would rather do it myself. But I'm not supposed to. Great person born. Let's see, how long will it take? 30 turns for destroyer. Yeah, you go ahead and make a destroyer. Too long for military units, so keep making other stuff. Let's get some walls for additional defense. Fine, be that way. You get a bombardment, you get a bombardment, and you get a bombardment. You join the group out there in the water. Discover technology. Always a nice one, because now we'll take advantage of that nuclear. 3 uranium discovered. Must be up here. No, I don't see it. But it said 3. Oh, they're all 3 on here. Oh, that's actually a worker. Yeah. We might send the workers back because we want to do with, yeah, let's send the workers back because we want them on that uranium and everything. One escort, double landings, Bayonne and Le Mans. Raise Le Mans, no more defenses from there. Take Bayonne, have 2-3 defensive units around there. Keeping the count going. Gandhi does go rogue in the entire Civ series. What happened was they had a overflow error in Civ 1. Because Gandhi started out with like the maximum friendliness and likability and peacefulness and everything like that. And if you did things to make him even nicer and friendlier and happier, it would cause an overflow error after just a few things where it would tick over and automatically fit to the bottom of the scale instead, making him super hateful, aggressive, take over and nuke the world. What was an error in Civ 1 was so liked that it became a feature as the series continued. I think it was Civ 1. It was Civ 1 or Civ 2. Where what went wrong in the first one, they just said from now on, this is the way it's going to be. Because everybody liked New Cappy Gandhi. And we're so close because next turn we start running these through the channel and over here. Troops there, end up with defenses around here and artillery maybe right here. And the fact that as far as I know he's only got 1 or 2 other defensive troops on the whole island. I got plans. I got big plans. Don't have any aluminum because I've used it. I don't have any iron because I had started out bad. I don't have any uranium because I haven't worked the resource yet, but I got some guys working on it. And more than nukes, though, I like the killer robots. Because it's like ongoing death and destruction. Ooh, may adapt the policy. Let's see real quickly what I can do. Greater production, less gold. Better culture. Let's go ahead and try and adapt freedom and see what it gets me to. Okay, so everybody goes up the channel as far as they can. And we have our sub for general defense of the convoy. And then just keep them out of reach of Nice, and we'll take everything. Oh, production picks. More mechanized infantry. And the subs are up there just primarily to watch for more units coming down to give aid. Yeah, that's right, Kyler. Got to get the mines established. Get the mines of Moria going and hope we don't delve too deep. I love how your farmland suddenly has this green glow going to it.
मेरे दोस्त, क्या इस इंतज़ाम में आपकी दिलचस्पी?
Makes me wonder what the food from that area and the people in that area had to deal with originally. No, Genghis, no. No, no, no. Said it before, I'll say it again. I can't with that guy. Cause we got a little convoy rocking through the night. Four mechanized infantry and one artillery means I got enough troops there to take the whole island. And hopefully he doesn't magically come up with a bunch of defensive units all of a sudden. No, Otto. We're not here to fight you. We got this nice channel going through, and we've got open borders, and I'm just taking some troops over to kick Napoleon's butt. That's really all they're there for. You really shouldn't be that paranoid about me bringing troops through when you know I'm at war with Napoleon. Let's see. They didn't include the killer robots in 6. Maybe not, I haven't checked. It is an end game unit. It is one of, I mean, you're talking about nearing future tech, and you've got to have nukes and a bunch of other stuff and basically be ready for let me see if I can pull up the tech tree to see where they are specifically. Yeah, under nuclear fusion, after you've got stealth and advanced ballistics and lasers and nuclear fission and everything, And the only other things you can be really pushing at that point are future tech and spaceship stuff. Well, since I didn't set up the game to allow, like, tech victory and diplomatic victory, you go back to automatic work. See the distances these are getting. I think it's going to be 2 more turns for me to be able to take these cities. Now, one thing to note, I have had it suggested by one of my viewers, the idea of changing games. So I would welcome feedback. Are we good with Civ 5? Would we like to see a different game? If so, what? I'd really like to finish this out. Maybe not to... maybe not finish out all the way to total world domination, but winning enough to be able to show that, yes, we can take the world and win it. And I know I've still got that Minecraft hardcore game holding in the wings. But I'm open to other suggestions, too. Yeah, Balrogs, what are you, pansy? Now, despite having the technical issues earlier, I did go with my standard stream prep. So the addicts got their nip. So they're doing a very mellowed out right now. Uh-oh, losing gold. That's not good. Choose production. I don't have any production to increase gold, except for wealth, but I really need to... I need to start hitting that Manhattan project, so... Let's come over here and take some cities, because I'll get some gold doing that. Yeah, you would think that Otto would approve of kicking Napoleon's butt. It's not like you guys are on what you'd call friendly terms. So next time, I think I'll bring this battleship over here so I can have 3 pounding on Le Mans. prepare it for the troops coming in, because these two can do just as much damage by themselves. Songai's workers not doing anything special there. Great, and the science is on hold because of the budget deficit. Gotta go back to boost the gold, boost the happiness, boost the gold, boost the happiness. So every construction that comes up for a while is going to end up being gold or happiness, gold or happiness. Those little minuscule French nibs up there that aren't doing anything. That's for happiness. I think those two are for military, though. Okay. That puts him in range, but he's not going to be able to take enough damage in a short run. Okay, let's drop you in close, but the battleship should take the brunt of the force there. That's Egypt. Egypt isn't an issue right now. I've got a grudge with Egypt, but Egypt isn't an issue right now. Yeah, that's kind of the catch. It's pushing the edge of what I can stream with Civ 5 and with Minecraft and that. I can't stream things like Dead by Daylight. If I take if I take 7 Days to Die down to like Alpha 17 or Alpha 16, I can stream that low quality. But I can't do any of the more modern, cool stuff, and it's not what I got this computer for, and I kind of regret that now. Well, there is one French mechanized infantry that is not going to do a lot of difference. Yeah, Otto got in good position, and all the promotions and everything, and position by kicking Napoleon's butt. If you remember correctly, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. And it was a few things that took Napoleon down, and everybody who had a hand in that, you could say they gained a lot of prestige and influence. And we said we're just going to raise Le Mans. Now let's get in close. Get his ire a little bit. I probably shouldn't have picked that one, but I want him to bombard the battleship instead of the mechanized infantry. And we should be able to take one more hit with that one. I thought I raised the city. It was supposed to raise the city. Did I click the wrong thing? Okay, now I'm mad. Because it did not do what I told it to do. What I sure I told it to do. Which means I've lost 2 units. Took damage on the taking the city. That the units that took damage are going to have to retreat. It seems a lot like international politics is similar to high school grudges. There's...
That would be correct.
I mean, is there some of that in there? Yeah. For sure. They're working on uranium. They're working on uranium. They're working on other resources. Where are things down here? 10 turns. 14 to gold. Okay. Wrong one. First of all, Let's take Bayonne again. And we annex the city. Next, we bring some of our units around. And we start killing some of the enemy units that can give us grief. And we bring these troops over here. Start building the courthouse again. Now I expect he's going to try and bring some troops down and through. And he's going to shell this battleship again. What we'll deal is we'll heal up over here. Well, before we do that, ships are going to come in and start doing it. We'll do a few rounds of healing before they can take the city and have some mechanized infantry troops to go after stuff. Maybe I'll win that raffle on Twitter and get a decent computer out of it. I would love that. Oh, that would be so nice. Not the rig of my dreams, but definitely. Definitely would be an improvement over Potato Clock. And don't get me wrong, Potato Clock is great for what it's designed to do, but it is not designed for the heavy video stuff. It's designed to kick the shins of a 2 gigabyte database is what it's designed for. Well, that and things like 2 gig spreadsheets. Although, come to think of it, I don't think I've ever done a spreadsheet or a database in 2 gig. The largest one that I did basically started small and ended small because it was input, manipulate, output on data. Just keep exploring. That's all I want you to do. Just keep exploring. Okay, you fortify. You fortify. You fortify. Do a little bit of healing. We won't actually take you all the way on the healing. What we want is we want the mechanized infantry here fully healed and securing it. We want these at least another turn or two healed if attacks are coming in. If attacks aren't coming in, we'll fully heal them and work outwards. Yeah, keep it up, Lamaz. Your days are numbered. Not this time, Askia. Of course, if I do win that machine on raffle, I will have to invest in a couple more monitors along the way. But that's a lot cheaper than investing in a whole new gaming rig and monitors along the way, too. We can go slightly fingers crossed. And Egypt has denounced India. Can't we all just get along? Except for France. Come on, keep going, keep going. England's turn. Seven turns, 12 turns, 2 turns, 3 turns, 1 turn. 19, that's Manhattan Project.
Aeronautics is neither an industry nor
I got
a
flight.
science.
Yay, I got flight. Who's promoted now? What have we got? The one more round of strength with land units. I like to get them up. 2 things I really focus on first is get them stronger against cities and or land and get that second attack going. And then I look for the things to allow me to either heal outside of friendly waters or heal in unfriendly waters. Anti-aircraft gun, broadcast tower, Eiffel Tower. Nuclear plant, not quite there. Okay, we want the... No, I can't do the bomber yet because I gotta have the radio. Okay. Well, I do want anti-aircraft guns, and I want bombers, and then I want nuclear missiles. For that, I do need to take a pit stop, so I will be back as quick as I can.
Okay, gentlemen, I'm going to see your Bruce Springsteen one last time and raise you one, a John Bon Jovi. I need some help singing though, it's been a long run. It's all the same, only the need for change every day. It seems we're wasting away another place where the faces are so cold. Travel all night just to get back home. It's how you so gonna die. You just been on strike. He's down on his lucky star. Oh, so tough. She looks at her old eye. Working for a man. She brings someone big for love. She says we gotta hold on to what we've got. It's us we make it all night. We got each other, and that's a lot for love. Come on, sing with me. We'll give it a shot. Oh, halfway there. I'm living on a prayer. Take my hand, and we'll make it, I swear. Living on a prayer, living on a prayer. Shot through the heart, and you're too late. How did you get low? Badly, badly. You play my card and you play your game. You get low, badly, badly. You get low. We gotta hold on, ready or not. You live on the right when that's all that you got. Oh, we're halfway there. Living on a prayer, take my hand, and we'll make it, I swear. Living on a prayer, living on a prayer.
Sorry about that. I am back. Probably should have left you with more than one tune, but didn't think it was going to be very long. It's one of those downsides of being diabetic. You basically, like, oh, hey, I've got the bladder of a pregnant midget. Yay! Yeah, that's exactly it, Kyler. My intention was not streaming gaming when I bought Potato Clock. It was definitely a decent choice when I got it. It's one of those that hindsight. You know how hindsight is. It goes hindsight is diffraction limited. We don't have enough gold for promotions here yet, but we do have at least plenty of troops. Okay. So now back to the French. So Bayonne is healing. These are healing. We're going to take and we're actually slip him out a little bit farther so we don't keep getting shelled. We'll kill off a few of his units and start shelling Le Mans again. And now garrison, because we want to keep Le Mans. Oh, heat. Dang it, he's got artillery there. Well, I've got local water. I have got local water, which means I'm going to be able to make something of it. But that battleship needs to heal a little bit. Nappy, that is worse than the last offer you gave me, and I didn't accept that. Yeah, there he's gonna shell the battleship. Well, the battleship's gonna be able to take a few of those without a problem. And that is one of the good things. So that's one of the things about getting a decent rig when you can afford it, is if you do it right, you can do things like memory upgrade, video card upgrade, in some cases even a processor upgrade, and make it go for a bit longer at less than the price of a whole new rig. Okay, we are solid now here, because he doesn't have enough troops to bring in and pound down Bayonne right now. Which means I'm going to be able to heal these units. And what we will do is we'll take out this mechanized infantry and we'll pound Le Mans down. Go over here. And then construction. We said happiness and money. Happiness and money. Happiness and money. I got nothing. You're kidding, right? Okay, we'll make another mechanized infantry for the war effort. What else have we got? Gowanda. 95 turns on a theater. 35 on a barracks. 95 on a bank. Well, let's go with the bank because money is slightly more important right now. Okay, time to do a little bit of a ruckus. Just die already! This is where it gets really good, because this one's got multiple attacks, multi-turn thing. Bring them close. Bombard. Bombard. And he's still got movement points left over, so I can bring him back into friendly waters and tell him to heal more. You wait, you wait, you wait. Oh. He leveled up and healed it. One damage. You got a ways to go. What? Enemy is near. Not going to be able to see, I don't think, until we get to my turn, because it's not... not showing me anything spectacular. Yeah, that's right, Kyle. Sometimes you just gotta nuke him down. Nuke him from orbit. It's the only way to be sure. It's a game, Susan. Wiki wiki. It's a game. I'm not quite in the place to do the orbital nuking situation, though. But I'm doing decent with offshore bombardments and amphibious assaults, so there is that. Finally, really solid here with Bayonne. Yeah, well, I could build my own. It's just I know there's a couple of places out there that do it professionally, and they have the manufacturer bulk discounts on purchasing the stuff, so you get a professionally built rig, which, I mean, I could build it professionally, but you get a professionally built rig that's tested and guaranteed, and they pass those savings on to you, so you end up getting the rig for about the price of retail parts. So that's the main direction I'm looking right now. In places like Digital Storm, where you'll get a professionally built rig that is overclocked if you want it to be, for less than the wholesale on the parts, or less than the retail on the parts, or about the same as the retail on the parts. That's a hard deal to turn down. But I'm going to start shopping to give myself an idea of what ballpark I'm looking to save to, and confer with some of the people that regularly build machines for recommended components and parts for gaming and streaming computer. Because if you can stream high-end gaming on it, it's going to have the video processing for building videos too, which Potato Clock can do, if slowly. Because you can force the graphics rendering through. It's just a matter of it takes time to force the graphics rendering through. Which means you can't do it like live in a game, live on stream. Oh, there is the enemy unit. I wish I had at least one Navy unit up there. No, Ramses, we're not getting open borders with Ramses.
Would you be interested in a trade agreement with England?
I will accept that, Lizzie. Stab my back, I will burn you to the ground. So really, I just want the one rig that I quoted out when back a while back when I was working at the school. I was trying to come up with a ridiculous proposal to show why the tech that we had was better than the tech that they were trying to propose. And so I quoted out just an insanely overpowered machine. And it'd probably still be keeping up with me because the thing had more RAM than Potato Clock has hard disk space. The catch, say, it also had more processors than Potato Clock has got RAM chips. The issue, of course, being that this rig from IBM, of all places, was $998,000. And the reason why that made such a ridiculous example of the tech we were using versus the tech that they were proposing is because I was kind of extremist, but it's like, okay, I can match that with 30 20 of the servers we've got right now networked, and the server we've got now is less than $5,000 a pop. And they're the extremes of the two technologies. Okay, so gonna bring them there. We can't get there in one turn yet. Gonna bring them here. That's going to be inside artillery range, but I hope they'll keep pounding on the battleship. And I'm setting up to flatten Le Mans again. We also got Le Mans going down and Brest, which just did a submarine. Really, Napoleon? You're not going to win against me on a sub war either. Once I take these two, I'll heal units before I take Bordeaux. I got yours from Cyberpower, one of the ones they made for retail sale. Yeah, I will be talking to them too, but I'm looking at is I'm gonna talk to Digital Storm, who actually they've got like a customer chat. Have a nice little conversation with them, do a little bit of independent research too. That is not what I expected. You should not have that many repeat attacks. Yeah, I could send a sub to deal with that caravel, but the caravel's just not that big of a concern for me right now. Enemy is near, so what I have to do... Oh, he came out of Le Mans. Beautiful. Because what I'll do is I will pull back this sub and the battleship. I'll push this sub a little bit forward. If he comes out of Brest, I will kill his sub. We'll pull this one out of artillery range. At least I hope out of artillery range. We'll set this one up to take Le Mans as soon as this mechanized infantry is dead. We've lost one unit, damaged one unit, but we're not going to lose our footing this time for it. Not yet, at least. And I do have more mechanized infantry over here. Well, there's the destroyer, but I do have like mechanized infantry there and farther down training. So one battleship is a minor setback. Now, thankfully, the air units kind of suck at subs. If he had done the attack with his sub, my sub would have been dead. That's why the first thing I do is I look for is subs and destroyers. You kill the subs and destroyers first because they're the one-shot killers. Destroyers will one-shot kill a sub. Subs will one-shot kill subs, destroyers, and battleships. Who's got the promotion? He's got the promotion. Not healing instantly. Range... Oh, love the range too. Oh, and now I can attack a unit with the city. Okay, so you attack him. He's gone. You attack him. You attack him. We're going to wait for one more round of attacks. He's going to withdraw and heal. Unless I can pull him over. Nope. Okay. Come back this way to watch a little bit because I don't want to be lined up for an air attack there. Yeah, I haven't heard anything one way or another as far as the Cyber Power custom builds. Some of them looked okay, but I like the Digital Storm better. And I'd like a nice custom rig, but that you're kicking the price up there, so I don't know if it's something I'd be able to do for a while. All of a sudden, I land a huge sponsor for some insane, absurd reason. We like the sound of your voice, but we need you to stream more. Okay. How much more? We got you, fam. Okay. That would be fun, but I don't expect it to happen. Say we're friends with the Aztecs. Not that I particularly trust Alex, but beats being on his bad side. I think he might have taken the sub out of there. We'll play around with that. Because that's one of the problems is you don't have a way when they're in the city, you can't hit the sub with a sub that I've been able to find. Which is beyond annoying. But once they leave, you can sink them. And I'm not even worried about him being damaged because if the sub is out of the city, I can sink him with one shot, and then he's got nothing that can see me to send in the planes. Otto's mad at Gandhi. Gandhi, what'd you do now? Okay, let's start with a quick scout here. Nope, he's still in the city. And see, come one spot closer, one spot closer. See, I can't hit the city. Oh, I might have just killed myself because I might be too close. You attack twice. And then rush in where Angels at least do a double take. Okay, so everybody saw we clicked raise the city. Maybe it takes a turn or two to pull off. Start healing. Come this way. And we'll call it at that. Because he's either going to shoot from there or he's not. If he doesn't shoot from there, then this sub will survive. If he does, I'll lose my sub. Irritating, not the end of the world. 12 turns, 9, 2. It's a bank, that's a seaport, so that's money. 1 turn. Okay, so yeah, he shot, so that's on me. That's on me. I wanted to make an example of something and I got where I couldn't get back. Problem is, it means I'm probably going to have to go after Bordeaux to draw the sub out. Yeah, a man can dream, can't he? Exactly. Oh, and I've dreamed about some really nice rigs, and it's like, okay, that one's my annual income. Well, if I get that That'd be quite the race. Well, if I took a promotion to one of a few positions, I'd have to earn them. Yeah, we'll keep open borders with you, Otto. You're the one that complains about me sending troops past you. Great merchant. Ah, yes, there's our city is raised. Unit promotion. One more movement. Time to start heading up to the Horn to... One more attack per turn. Okay, you heal, you heal, you heal. You go ahead and hide in the city for a moment. You don't have to heal, you come over here and heal. You fortify until you're healed. Automate. And then we're going to go for a trade mission. And that sub there can start coming back towards home to collect the next few rounds of, well, next round or two of troops. Stay and stay, because I still got most of my power over here. I lost one sub and one battleship. Oh, that's an idea. Do a destroyer rather than a battleship, because it's not for land assault specifically. It's for protecting my coastal waters. Now, the one thing I've pondered trying and testing, I've kind of heard second, third, fourth hand kind of thing that there's issues with it, but my PlayStation 4 actually seems to indicate that it is able to stream directly to YouTube. My headset can plug into my PS4 remote, and I might give that a try for, I might give that a try for a game stream sometime. I don't know how well it will work. But, it's possibly worth a try. And that does have a lot better graphic capability than Potato Clock, because I could do one of several games on that. I just sabotaged myself on unit movement. Now we're going to pause. We're going to kick out another workboat. Hold on to the sub. Let all of my units heal and recover. Then I could bring the fleet up here. Oh, How nice of you. But I got some bad news for you. That mechanized infantry has got battleship support. Which means that as soon as it's my turn again, we're gonna pound you to dust. It won't be pretty for you. And I think I got enough gold now for upgrading one of these. Holding on the sub. Trade mission. He's still healing, he's still healing. But yeah, we wanted to check down here for upgrade, can do it. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. $10.9, 1 on the workboat. I should be able to do oil platform over here now. All right, I'll catch you later, Kyler. Light bulb is kind of important there. And hopefully everything does turn out with you feeling up for a stream tomorrow. And we're going to go ahead and send this workboat down here to try and collect oil. And trade mission, which is lots of gold and a little bit of influence. Which means I can upgrade him. Upgrade him. He's saying. He's gonna come over here. Destroyed. You can't capture him, you destroy him. Start bringing some of my battleships closer in. And make grief for Bordeaux. But I need those two to still heal up. You can't move very fast, so next turn my ship turn, I should be able to kill that artillery before he gets in the city. No open borders for Darius. I'm not that trusting. That's interesting right there. Indian and Arabian ships, but not for me. Oh, come on. I'm the 9th most literate. You wouldn't be saying that if I wasn't in the middle of some wars, would you? Okay, he's healed up enough, so he's gonna come over here. Goodbye, artillery. And start hitting the city, which doesn't appear to have any troops in it. No, he's not too close yet. Bring my sub out. Bring him close, but not too close. That should hopefully be withdrawn enough. And once again, a peace treaty that we will not abide. Oh, that is going to be an issue. So we're going to have our mechanized infantry a little farther out, possibly offshore. Mongolia lost its capital. I gotta see what happened there. Of course, if he's running bombers and fighters over from the next island, we're gonna have to consider anti-aircraft stuffs. Give me a bank next. You fortify. You pull back. Let's give you against ranged and fortify. Start pounding Bordeaux. I don't really want to have that up here, though. That's a little better. Old bombers, new battleships. If I can get an anti-aircraft placed like right here, it becomes even better. Of course, if these get healed up, if I can somehow get one here and one here, if he targets one, I can use the other one to take the city. As with war in general, there is just no escaping. You know, there's no bloodless. Germany's got an aircraft carrier, subs one-shot aircraft carriers too. And if we do this right, Bordeaux's going to have basically no defenses when our troops are ready to come in. That's right, and I'm bringing in 2 more mechanized infantry, so I can drop several on Bordeaux. For some promising potential. Then I gotta send some settlers over so I can rebuild oh, what was the name of the city? I'll remember. Montreal. I'm gonna rebuild Montreal. I might do it where one spot over, but I'm gonna rebuild it. Friends with India. We're friends with India. We're all friends and happy with India for the moment. Varying turns, which means it is me next. 14 turns for the courthouse, and then I can start doing real construction there. Bring that up here. Okay, so no subs or destroyers up there, which is good. And hello, offshore platform. Hello, Dated Wasteland. Kyler did head out to get a bulb for a lamp that he put together, so he's probably still on the away side. I'm gonna be closing down pretty soon because, you know, Latin. I'm not gonna mess with Latin. Monkey will just stream over me, and Lady Monkey will kick my butt. And I know Lady Monkey seems like such a sweet and kind gal most of the time. Yeah, she'd totally kick my butt. The progress today has been a little bit of a back and forth and rough, but we are definitely proceeding with our war against the French. Okay, against naval units. Against naval units. And your job is just to explore. Now I want artillery. That's what I... Well, the next constructions I get, I need to... I need to make settlers so that I can take and rebuild Montreal. Which I'll probably build here where Le Mans was instead of here where Montreal was. This island is going to be mine. Oh, French destroyer. Didn't sink it? What the heck? And he's firing cruise missiles at my submarine. But the destroyer is still intact, so I might lose the submarine. He hit the sub with artillery. You have got to be kidding me. and he's sending aircraft against my battleships. Hello, Shia Gorath. And bigots, I'm not a... Oh, wait. I'm at war with the French because I've got a grudge against Napoleon for attacking and raising Montreal and stealing territory for me. It might be a slight bit of a bigot in the game. Okay, so how far can we bring these? Alright, I'll be able to do what I was thinking of doing. So we're going to bring this over here. Finish off his destroyer. Bring this down here. Bring this in close. Bombard this, bring this in closer. Bombard. Now, hopefully, I'm going to bring him in right next to. We're going to bring mechanized infantry in close too. Hopefully what's going to happen is the battleships will take all of the aggression from the city, the artillery, and the aircraft. And that will leave... No, the city's gonna attack the mechanized infantry. Artillery's gonna attack the mechanized infantry. Really? Planes will attack the mechanized infantry. Well, I've got 2 more ready to come in. Not gonna work for you. Well, I was hoping that all that firepower was going to go against my battleships, and they decided not to. They sent it all against the mechanized infantry, which survived. They won't be able to take the city, but I got 2 more units that should be able to come right in and take the city. And then I can do some healing again. Come on. Getting so close. Oh, and a great scientist has been born. part of me says let's burn it to the ground, but no, I want to actually capture Bordeaux. And of course that made my people mad. Oh, no.
I have some.
Not the screens I'm going for. Produce a courthouse. Free science. Love the scientists for the free science.
I am.
Going nuclear. I might just do that at some point too. He's gotten me really mad. There's an aircraft carrier there. This is about to get fun. Because he should be within range. Should be. That's money. That's money. That's troops. I need some that can build some happiness stuff soon. Oh, there's Marseille. Okay, can you build anything for happiness? Nope. So what you're gonna do next is you are going to That's why. I'm still dealing with submarines, not nuclear submarines. That's why I couldn't one-shot them. Send the sub over here. Perfect. Goodbye, planes harassing me for the moment. One, two. I gotta be out of range though for the city. I have to ponder that one for a moment. I think his submarine has gone away. sort of. It's over there. I love having submarines. I hate the enemy having submarines. But that means he doesn't have any subs in town at the moment, which means I sink the submarine and I've got free reign to shell the town with my battleships. And I think we'll set that one up as a puppet. I don't have any extra aluminum. That area's as secure as I can make it for now. Unit promotion. No happiness, no happiness. Yeah, none of those give me happiness. There we go. Now we should be able to get everybody in range to bombard the ever-living heck out of them. Putting that one right there should just be able to hit from where it sits. Yep. Gonna hold for another round. Oh. I hate that he does that. This could be about to get real bloody. But we may have to find out on that one on the next stream. Give this one, I think, one more turn. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. Okay, we're not doing enough hits to the city, so change in strategy. Change in strategery. Because I can do what I can do is I can bring this battleship in close enough, shell the city with 2 battleships, and then withdraw it where it should be safe from the submarine. Oh, there's the French submarine. Oh, I am... No, we're not interested in killing Monty for now. We're a little bit tied up with Nappy.
मेरे दोस्त
Yeah, we'll still accept Gandhi for a little bit longer, probably. Next turn we can sink that sub and get back to solid bombardment of the city. And I guess now would be a good time to mention Lords of the Night on Ranting Monkey's channel in about just under 15 minutes. News, commentary, questions answered, the best worst birthday singing you've ever heard, all in one place. Beware that you cannot count on any part of that show other than the birthday singing to be family friendly, so to speak. As in, safe for work, safe for kids, kind of thing. They're adults providing entertainment for adults. And then Kyler, who was in the chat earlier and is probably going to be over watching Lords of the Night at some point, he has got a stream. He's said he's probably going to be healthy enough for doing his stream tomorrow. That runs 4 p.m. Eastern time. It should have on 2 cents plus around 11:15, 11:30, Monkey and Satsu Gaming. And then Lords of the Night Monday through Saturday, and Quippers United Jackbox games on Jack Gunsky's channel Tuesday night around 11:30. And refuse. So what we're gonna do now, and I do appreciate everybody that showed up and the like, and because we are on the even odd schedule, next week isn't odd, so it should be another game stream. That happens, we get 2 weeks in a row of games or 2 weeks in a row of art around here, because I'm trying very, very hard to just keep